Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for a series between Faze and TK in the MLG Pro League Season 3. Matt joining me today via Skype. Detroit Hardpoint coming up next. TK got outslayed in Game 3, and they were still able to win that uplink on Biolab. Unfortunately for them, they were heading into Hardpoint. Faze's best game type from UMG Dallas, sitting at a perfect 10-0 map record.
Yeah, and this is going to be so difficult for TK to win. If they do win it, though, I could see them with the momentum taking it to the Game 5 and winning it. That would be a huge upset tonight in the Pro League.
Absolutely. I do still believe this is Nameless as host. Expect him to go off this game. Attach already flooding through school. 3 players inside garage.
Yeah, it's going to be Nameless jumping on that hard point first for TK. They're going to get time, but as I say that, everybody drops for TK. It's going to be Faze in control of this one, and if Faze can control these spawns for the next hill, Jack, and just use this as just extra time. I mean, you really want to use this middle hill to build yourself a little bit of a lead, to kind of play a little bit looser on those other hills. Take a little bit of extra time instead of rotating early.
Absolutely. I'm actually on board with Neslo right now. He just picked up a massive 3-piece in the middle of the map while weak through the entirety of it. Now going to get challenged by Attach and Zuma. He gets taken down 12-12. The setup already, though, out of Faze for this back green hill.
Yeah, and Faze gonna be able to lock this one down. You see, they're just doing a nice job roaming around the hill. A lot of teams, they'll just start playing inside of the hill. Faze runs outside of the hill, picks up all those cuts, and that's why they were so good in Hardpoint.
Clayster staying alive inside of school. The push coming from back green alley. That's going to wind up working as Theory strikes the kill on Attach. Spots one player. That's going to be Enable challenging him from the back trailer area. He's just playing his life at the moment. Getting stunned out. The push coming in. Zuma picks up the kill on Theory. 10-second lead here still for Faze. Attach pushing from closet. Picks up the kill and the control of the hill.
It's going to be Faze jumping out with the early lead, Jack. And if TK can't mount the comeback here on this hill, and then it goes to garage, and you figure Faze, they rotate early. They play some of the best consistent hardpoint game in Advanced Warfare. You expect Faze to just start building that huge lead, and then it becomes dangerous, because then TK is forced to play for that garbage time, and you don't know if they're going to be aggressive enough to take it back. And you see Nezo, he thought about going back over to that back hardpoint. Now garage, he's going to have to win this one gun battle. Clay's going to win it, and now Control going to go in favor of Faze first. And this is what I was starting to talk about. This could get dangerous for TK.
Clay is 11-3. Finally gets taken down by the hands of Theory. Attach 11-5 start as well on a 4 streak. Staying alive with the help of his teammates. Really just looking so strong. They're now up 62-27. Winning in the slaying department yet again on Hardpoint. Matt, they really are just outclassing TK at the moment. And when Enable picks up 2 pieces like that, TK don't stand a chance.
Yeah, no, they really don't. That's so difficult for TK to deal with. I mean, fantastic players. They don't have the explosive players that can do things like that. And you see Enable still locking down this hard point for Faze. They are jumping out to a huge lead that's going to look insurmountable in a little bit.
Absolutely. 80-31 at the moment. The rotation towards yellow coming for both squads. Attach wins that entry kill versus Theory. Gets cut down, though, by the player at blue stairs. You can see all spawning in the back of the map is TK. Clayster, though, has him in their sights.
Yeah, TK is going to rotate early, get control of back yellow. They need Nameless to go big here, though. He's going to have to win this gunfight, and it's Sharp actually going to team kill him. So now it's going to come down to Sharp win those gunfights on the Yanker as Clay on top of Atlas, trying to gun him down. Sharp trying to just hold this anchor as 3 players push him. He's going to get taken out, so now you're going to see the spawns start to go in Faze's favor, and you see they're going to start to spawn actually in the back. Somebody gets an insane spawn. That's actually Theory, who spawns in the back by trailer. That's kind of crazy. Never really seen that. And now you're seeing both teams kind of just split spawn out. I've never seen these spawns come in, Jack.
Yeah, this is a really weird setup.
Faze was spawning at school, and then you had the guys on TK spawning in the back of green.
Yeah, and then they just had a spawn in garage. They had a spawn back school. They had one player spawn up towards the side of the middle of the map. Crazy stuff there, 96-63. As we move to the school hard point, early control going to go to Faze yet again. They just continue to mount this lead further and further.
Yeah, and Enable doing a nice job in pit, slaying everyone that comes over there for TK's got another player to his left. It's going to be Theory dropping him. But what FaZe does such a better job of anybody else, Jack, is they do such a great job of just flooding hills and just trading with their team. You never see anyone out of place. And as soon as they force one gunfight with one player and they get him weak, there's somebody else right there to clean it up.
Oh, absolutely. The two best teams I saw from UMG Dallas in regards to knowing how to trade kills, Denial and FaZe. They did it all weekend long. Obviously, Optic Gaming taking out Denial there. But FaZe winning the event, showing just how strong they are at it, whether it's in S&D or it's in the respawn game modes, proving that they are just so dominant at the moment in this scene. 45-second lead now for FaZe after the first full rotation.
Yeah, and it's going to be Zuma setting up in the mid-map, Jack, as you see players just doing a nice job slaying all around for FaZe. Really, Clay going off here, 25 and 12. We say a lot, primarily an AR player. He always plays well on this map, which is probably the hardest map to play with an AR.
Oh, absolutely. A full minute lead at the moment for FaZe. Beautiful chain of kills there for TK. They're now in control of mid-Atlas. That's Neslo inside the hill. The push, though, from Zuma coming in, and that's just what makes him so lethal. He just always wins those gunfights when breaking the hill. Even if he dies there, he's got the help of Enable with that ASM-1. He picks up the headshot on Sharp. Control of the hill, staying in favor of FaZe. They're up by 65 seconds. Closer and closer to closing out the series versus TK.
Yeah, and this one, if TK doesn't start to come alive, in the slaying department soon, Jack, this one's going to get out of hand. I mean, you look at it. Zuma on a 4 streak, Enable on a 3 streak, Clay playing well, and then you look on the stats, the stats don't say everything, but you look over on TK, and, none of those guys able to pick up anything really significant in the slaying department.
Now negative 24 is TK in the kills department, really struggling just like game number 1. In game 1, it was a 40 kill difference. With still 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining, if FaZe continues to slay like this, we can easily reach that one. Neslo just sprinting right inside the hill. Surprised to see that. He gets taken down by Attach. A full 100-second lead. FaZe continuing to dominate in the hardpoint game.
Yeah, Enable in the back.
Oh,
he's able to pick up one with an AR. Attach in the front. He's able to pick up another. Enable on a 7 streak. Jack gonna be able to make it 8. Has another player trying to push him out. Zuma's gonna be able to clean him up. And this is what I meant, Jack. This one was gonna get out of hand if TK didn't start to pick it up. And you see all the kills coming in are from FaZe.
I can't remember the last time I saw a TK kill on the kill feed.
Yeah, I mean, look at the streaks that all the guys from FaZe were on. I mean, the lowest one was 2 from Zuma.
Enable's on a 10 streak.
Attach was on a 5 streak as well. I mean, when was the last time you saw a kill coming from TK? I mean, look at Enable. He's on a 10 streak, then just pushed in the hardpoint. He's going to get taken out, but FaZe absolutely dominating.
FaZe now positive 34 in the slaying department, just like that. One hill, a 10-kill difference. They're up by 107 seconds with only 2.5 minutes remaining. This game is looking over for TK. They're doing all they can to stay in it, but the slaying power of FaZe is too strong. And Matt, something you got to point out, Enable 27 and 17 with the ASM-1. He's super consistent with the bow, but to have the ability to swap to the sub whenever needed, as Attach picks up the 4-piece in your kill feed, makes Enable such a lethal player.
No, I mean, everybody from FaZe just absolutely shredding. None of these guys really have a weakness in their game. I mean, you really look at it. Enable, maybe you talked about him maybe in Search and Destroy, but this is his second Call of Duty. He's definitely proven himself to be an extremely good S&D player. TK gonna get some garbage time here, but this one is pretty much over, Jack.
240 to 106. Attach picks up yet again another 2-piece. 4 dead for TK. They're going to spawn in and try to give it one last push, but man, that got out of hand real quick after the first half ended. FaZe, your winner of this series, 3-1.
Yeah, you kind of saw that one coming. Once the second half of Hill started, you saw the guns start to heat up a FaZe. TK never had an answer for it, and they're going to end up taking this series in pretty commanding fashion. Outside of that uplink, FaZe just looked unbeatable.
Absolutely. Positive 12 from Clay, positive 12 from Enable, positive 10 from Attach, and positive 6 from Zuma. Dominant performance there in game number 4. Now, before we go to this quick commercial break, we have to take a look at the Vulcan scoreboard to see how I stack up against Puckett. You can see.
Who's winning, Jack?
The update's already coming in. I'm in the lead by over 270 points at the moment. The TJ points are actually from Apathy. He scored me 1,080 or 18,125 points, the total of 181 points. Silly from ISO doing big things. Enable and Zuma getting updated every moment that goes by. Here's a look at Puckett's lineup at the moment. Still has a lot of players left to play though. Ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere. When we come back, series number 3 on the night.